Welcome, everybody, to today's episode of Veterans Onward to Prosperity. I'm your host, Master Sergeant Retired AnnaMaria Bliven. Today's show is the last show of the month of Mission Mental Health Possible. All this month, we have been tackling the issue that's very near and dear to all of our hearts, that a lot of us struggle, really struggle, so much so that we're in a tunnel of darkness and we can't seem to find our way out. I hope that with all of the shows that have been taking place this month, you can find a way out. And you know what? Today's show, we're going to give you more information, resources, and sources, especially as it applies to someone who is in the military, supporting military, so that everybody that is in the military experience and is struggling will have more tools to get out of the struggle and start living life to the fullest. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Julia Romaldi. Please come join us on the Disability Channel. Please stay tuned, we have amazing guests.
Hi, welcome back. And you know what? I am so excited about today's episode because today's episode, we also talk about the experience of what it's like to be a military spouse, a member of a household where a military member is getting ready to go to war, is away for war, and comes back from the experience of being in battle, wartime battle. But the battle doesn't end at wartime. The battle continues on the home front, and sometimes that battle is so great that it becomes volatile. I'm sorry to say that there are over 3,000 cases per year on an average where there's domestic violence happening in a military household. But Operation Foxhole is an organization, brand new organization, that means to do something to help the military families in situations such as when things are not going as well as they could be. I am joined today by a very special lady. Her name is Jennifer. And Jennifer, along with a lot of other special people, have started a organization, nonprofit organization called Operation Foxhole. Jennifer, welcome to the show.
Thank you, AnnaMaria, and thank you for supporting us and allowing Operation Foxhole the opportunity to reach a larger military community.
It's my pleasure. And this is a need that actually really should have been addressed many, many, many years ago. But for some reason, it wasn't. I'm not exactly sure why, and I know you aren't either, but I am so glad we're addressing it now.
Me too. Thank you.
So Operation Foxhole's main mission, can you explain to my audience what that mission is?
Absolutely. So Operation Foxhole was founded by military families with the mission to create a military culture without intimate partner violence or domestic violence. We use education and advocacy to empower our military families and ensure safety on the home front. ways that we do this is when someone reaches out to us on our website, we have a chat now button that will link them to an advocate in real time. Our advocates can assist them with resources for financial support, emotional support through mental health care access, housing opportunities, and childcare if necessary, just to name a few. Currently, we're in the process of creating a peer-to-peer support group platform to assist with the healing journey, as well as education materials for community domestic violence organizations to better understand the unique needs of our military families.
I was going to add that when you're in a moment such as a volatile occurrence taking place at home, all of what you just described really comes in handy.
Mm-hmm.
And you do it with a safe measure, so people are safe.
Correct, yes.
That's very, very important because, again, emotions are rising. The moment is can be life-threatening. I mean, let's just say what it is. It's a very volatile, life-threatening situation. And before Operation Foxhole arrived on the scene, what is a person to do in a situation like that? Unfortunately, there isn't any that I'm aware of, bases or posts where there's an office. And if the office is available for 24/7, but Operation Foxhole is there.
Yeah, thank you, AnnaMaria. Yeah, we are. We're here 24 hours a day. They can access an advocate through our website. On military installations, there are family advocacy program advocates available, and Operation Foxhole helps facilitate reporting with their office, as well as supporting the victim through the process of obtaining a military protection order or an order for protection out in the community.
Oh my goodness, I don't know about you, but I breathe a sigh of relief to know that there is relief for people that find themselves in that moment where things are just not going well at all.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And the great part of it is we've teamed up with the American Red Cross and the military veteran community to assist with peer-to-peer counseling. We've also collaborated with Reboot to Recovery to offer trauma recovery to military families. And we've teamed up with Vets to Industry and Onward and Upward Prosperity Pathways to help with employment and financial security during the healing journey as well.
Thank you very, very much for that, Jennifer. And oh my goodness, guys, I'm your host, Master Sergeant Retired AnnaMaria Bliven, that has the blessing and privilege to be the platform by which we let the whole world know about Operation Foxhole. We hope that there's never an opportunity where you need to have Operation Foxhole, because if there is, something's in your household that may be not right, and you're in need of some assistance in a moment of violent fury, you have a place to go. Now, how do they get in touch with you, Jennifer?
Yeah, so we have a presence on our website, www.operationfoxhole.org. We have a Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, and we are also on Clubhouse. They can reach out to us on our website. We have a chat now button again that I had previously mentioned, and that will link them to an advocate that's standing by.
So in that moment, find a way to get to a safe location and reach out to Operation Foxhole. Thank you, Jennifer, for being on the show. Don't go anywhere, because we are going to be joined by Dan Lowe and Patricia here in a moment, and they will be bringing us more tools by which we can not be stuck anymore in life. So stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Hey everybody, join us for the Smash Party, nationwide Smash Party, to smash out all of our stress, the stress that has been accumulating for over the COVID-19 pandemic. Get it all out. Smash out that frustration, that disappointment, that anger. Get it all out. 15 minutes of smashing, and then we be calm. Breathe. Just breathe and relax. 15 minutes of smashing, 15 minutes of meditation. Feel like a new person.
Hi, I am being joined today by Dan Lowe and Patricia. I'm not exactly remembering your last name, Patricia, so maybe you can help me out with that.
Yes, I'm Patricia Sauniere, and I'm Dan Lowe's associate.
Thank you, Patricia, and welcome Dan Lowe to the show.
Hi, good to be here. In fact,
So
Patricia is my right arm, my right leg, my brain, and it fails to work.
Well, we are complementary.
Yes, 40 years. We've been together 40 years. We're doing this work.
Yes.
Wow, I am so glad that you both are here. And I'm also very glad that you have a message that you can share with our audience that may make a difference.
Right. A big difference.
So what would you like to share in a moment of where the military experience is getting to the point where people are stuck, trying to overcome all of the emotions and the attitudes, feelings, beliefs that there's never going to be an opportunity to get out of this tunnel and we can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. What do we do?
Well, we got news for you. You know, we can stop all this suffering by the snap of a finger.
Snap of a finger.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, we've been testing this, we've been sharing this truth for the last 40 years, and with all kinds of people, even the gang members, we could kind of change the psychological states of violent gang members just with a snap of a finger. You know, we'll be giving this a big webinar on January 3rd, where for 90 minutes I'll be exploding the 4 tools. And there's no more, there's nothing to worry about anymore. Now, I suffered throughout my life. Yes, I suffered throughout my life. When I was a kid, I was beaten up really bad psychologically until I said one day, that's enough. I'm going to find some tools to fight those enemies that have squatted my brain.
So, okay, so the battle that occurs when we come into a situation where we're feeling as though we're stuck. We can't go forward. We can't really go back. We're just stuck. We are in one spot. We can't seem to find the light at the end of the tunnel. Our emotions are running wild. It comes out in many different ways, just like what we were talking about a moment ago with Jennifer. It can come out in a violent way. It can come out in a sideways way. It can come out in many different types of ways. But Dan Lowe and Patricia would very much like to present 4, would you say psychological or mind-blowing tools?
Mind-blowing, probably. I mean, you won't be the same after you get these tools. Now, 30 years ago, I shared this with Barbara Bush, and her mind was blown over. So that was 30 years ago, and we've been sharing with the top CEOs, everybody. Even a 5 or 7-year-old kid can apply this. Even a 7-year-old kid can apply this, get immediate help from it.
Yes, I was just about to say, what is interesting about the 4 tools, and by the way, spoiler alert, I already know those 4 tools and I'm already applying them in my life. But homie, my, I just got to let you guys know that those 4 tools are easy to apply, very easy to remember, because some of us are suffering from a little memory problem. But these 4 tools are intuitive and it's aha on almost every 4, all of them. But it's easy also to apply immediately to any moment of your life and you get instant results. So I'm encouraging everyone that is listening to this broadcast to sign up, and we will have that sign up landing page link in this broadcast. Sign up, become part of your own solution with the 4 tools that Dan and Patricia are going to share with you. I'm here to tell you guys, you'll never be the same after you learn these tools. They're so easy to learn, easy to apply, and you get instant results. Right, Dan?
Right. Right.
Right.
Patricia, when I first met her, this was in 1978, I immediately said, listen, if you want to stick around with me, you better learn how to fight with these 4 tools, with this nunchaku. Otherwise, you're going to get whacked by Bob. And Bob is the boss of bosses. Bob is reality, what is. And Bob can be really, really nasty. He's got a good side and he's got a bad side. It depends how we perceive it.
Bob is reality. It's just reality.
It's what it is.
It's what it is. It's not what it should be. It's not what we want it to be. It's not what we'd like it to be. It is what is. And we got to deal with it. And with those tools, we are able to deal with it.
That sounds very promising. I sure hope that there are people that are listening right now that are thinking to themselves, wow, I got to learn these tools. Because if these tools are going to make that much difference in my life, I've got to learn these tools. So Dan and Patricia, we're kind of teasing the audience just a bit, but I'm going to continue to tease them a little bit more. I would like very much to keep on with the Bob. Just talk about Bob. Bob is one of 4 tools, guys.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Just talk about Bob, yeah.
All right, Bob is boss of bosses. And it's what happening in front of you. It's invisible and it's visible. Okay? If there's a tsunami, say around the coast of the US, and it started three hours ago, you won't feel it. You won't know it. But that's Bob. It's happening. Okay? Only 3 hours later, you get the effects. Bob is all that's happening physically, visibly, and invisibly. So let's say if you send an email to somebody, and it's an urgent email, and you're hoping that you get a quick reply, and you don't get a reply because the person is not there, and you feel upset about it, you're anxious, then Bob has slapped you over the face. That's simple. Bob is a snail on the floor. If you don't notice a snail on the floor and you step on it, you're going to fall on our ass and we're going to break our back, and that's Bob. It's a manifestation of reality.
And with the tools, we learn how to see reality and not react to reality. Because when we react to reality, we react with our interpretation of reality. We react with all the thoughts and the emotions we have, but it's not necessarily relating to what is. It's relating to what we think it is or what we imagine it is. So with the tools, we're going to learn how to face reality and see reality as is, which is going to diminish our emotions, because when our emotions take over, then we don't have any control. And in fact, we're also going to learn to be more in the conscious state, because all our thoughts are in the subconscious state. And if we're too much in the subconscious, then we can be submerged by thoughts and we can become violent, angry, or react without even wanting to react. So with the tools, we're going to learn how to, at will, get up to the conscious state and be able to face reality.
It's all powerful, this tool, Bob. And Bob, it can nothing to do with religion. Bob is not God. It's not God.
Mm.
Okay? If Bob is God, then dog shit is God. Because, dog shit is your reality. It's on the floor. You better pay attention to it. A banana skin is Bob. So it's got nothing to do with God.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with God. It's so overpowering. It's so powerful. If he beats you, Bob, he doesn't beat you alone. He come along with his gang. It's a gang of four. He gets his gang to beat you up, and the gang of four is you won, you can't. What's going to happen? You're going to lose. Each time you get hit by these bouncers, you're down and you could be out. You want, you can't. All right. If your kids are coming back in, is not being on time, you have a U1, him to be on time. You can't because it's not there, and you get upset about it. And he's gonna the other two guys are gonna say, what's going to happen? You're going to lose, and these are the thoughts that are going to beat us up, and we can stop them just by a snap of the finger. We can throw all this whole thought out of the window.
I really appreciate the fact that you said these are the thoughts that can beat us up, because we don't want to be beaten up anymore by ourselves or anybody else.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we're declaring, and I know that come July, that's Mission Freedom possible, but let's just do that now. Let's declare for ourselves liberation from being beaten up, being beaten stuck, right? We're going to be liberated from being stuck in life, from beating up ourselves or having other people beat up on us. Enough of that. Let's just learn these tools so that we can get on with life and have it to the fullest, right?
Right.
We'll be right back after this message.
Okay.
Welcome back to Veterans Onward to Prosperity. I'm your host, Master Sergeant Retired AnnaMaria Bliven, and we have had a really wonderful session in just in the last few minutes with Dan Lowe and Patricia, oh my goodness, Sauniere, and knowing about the 4 tools that we can have in our lives that are going to make such a difference in allowing us to not just survive, but to thrive.
Absolutely.
And have a full life.
Absolutely. With one of the tools is the creation of an active illusion. And you can be anything you want to be. And this is when you can create a new personality, a new kind of objective.
A new attitude towards people. And but naturally, with those tools, we feel inclined to be a certain way, to be the way we want to be, and not the way that our thoughts lead us to be.
I love this. This is very liberating. I don't know about everybody else that's listening to this, but it's definitely liberating to me, because we can hold ourselves back. And so rather than holding ourselves back, let's just do what we can for ourselves and learning these tools, applying these tools, and oh my gosh, you will not recognize yourself after you learn these tools and you start using these tools on an everyday, every moment of your life. And what's really fun is after you get these tools down deep into your side and you are using them, they become second nature, and you get to share them with a friend or a family so that they too can have a liberated life. I just love it. Well, I'm going to recommend that you guys sign up for this webinar. It's only an hour long, and it's coming up June 3rd. And we invite everybody and anybody that is listening to this to be a part of this so you can get these tools. These tools are what makes a difference. I also want to remind you that on July 3rd, I believe it's July 3rd, or is it July 2nd? My gosh, we will post this also. It's July 2nd. July 2nd is the Smash Party. So not only are we learning these tools from Dan and Patricia, having them be a part of our life every moment of every day, but we're also going to get rid of whatever frustration and emotion that's been built up, especially during the COVID-19 year, out, totally out. We're going to smash it to smithereens. Then we're going to do a calming and let the entire process heal us.
You know what? We're going to install ourselves, the last concept. We're going to install ourselves a psychological firewall. And not a single negative thought can get through that firewall. And when we install that firewall, we're not afraid of rejection. We're not afraid of failure. We're not afraid of what people think. Nothing. Absolutely no fear whatsoever. We don't even have to be useful. You know, we think we got to be useful to be important. No, we're really important. And that last tool, when Patricia used it, wow, her business just blew up. 12 years she had a business, and she used these tools, not knowing how to prospect for clients, but she went around like a child and just opened up all the doors just with this particular tool, because her brain was protected with a psychological firewall.
And also these tools that we will expose permit us to be more at ease with people, to talk easily to people. And we are amazed because when we use that tool, people in turn talk easily to you. You know, it's just like you've been knowing them, even if you have just met them. It's just like you're talking with a friend. So communication becomes very smooth, very spontaneous, and very satisfactory.
This is very, very interesting. So I believe we still have Jennifer from Operation Foxhole that is with us. And Jennifer, I invite you in the next couple of minutes. Do you have any question that you would like to ask Dan or Patricia?
I don't. I'm just so amazed by everything that you guys are doing. And I think the exercises that you're offering are going to be beneficial to anybody who's healing from trauma.
Yes. Thank you for that. And so hopefully we can get as many people as we can at that webinar to learn these tools and have a thriving life. I thank you for tuning into this episode. This is the last episode for Mission Mental Health Possible, and we will be right back after this message.
Mike Merwin here, U.S. Navy retired submarine officer turned entrepreneur. I turned my hobby of 25 plus years making beef jerky into a thriving small business. Made in small batches with only high quality ingredients, it's not good, it's crazy good. A portion of all proceeds helps save military lives. Order now on www.crazymikesjerky.com using code CB10 for 10% off.
Prosperity, especially during this month. This month has been Mission Mental Health Possible. We all know that being stuck in life, there's no joy in that. There's no wanting to be a part of what's taking place in a situation such as being stuck. So you know what? I hope that everybody that's been tuning in to these episodes this month has gotten something that they can put in place in their life where you're not stuck anymore. Because there's a lot of life to live, a lot of love to give, if you don't mind me being a little poetic, but it's true. No matter what it is that you may be going through, you're going through it. You're not going stuck it. You're going through it. And you're not alone. You're not alone. If you're having any thoughts that you're thinking in terms of, I can't do this anymore, please reach out. There's a Veterans Onward to Prosperity Facebook group, and we have a Veterans Onward to Prosperity Facebook page. And we are a community of people that have gone through it. And those that are still in the battle of doing everything you know to do, please know that your strength is within you and within community. So reach out. Now, I also want to let you know and remind you that we have a couple events taking place. On June 3rd, we're going to be blessed to learn the tools that it takes to make it through life and not just survive, but to thrive and stop beating ourselves up. No more. Instead, you have a life that is boosting with possibility. The other event is Smash Party. Let's not forget our Smash Party. Our Smash Party is still on for July 2nd. I hope that you have taken away what you need out of this broadcast to have a great life. Next month, we will be talking about mission, fun, and games possible. So on the lighter side of everything that we've talked about, April was mission money possible. May was mission mental health possible. Well, June is mission, fun, and games possible. And we're going to learn all kinds of things that are available for our military warriors and veterans and their families to enjoy. Again, enjoying life. That's what it's all about. Veterans onward to prosperity, moving forward and thriving. Until next week, when we start our first series of Mission, Fun, and Games Possible, I leave you with this thought. You have what it takes. Join us June 3rd and July 2nd and be the best you can be.